Lionel Messi has just put a new pin on the global football map, and it's not at a stadium where we usually expect to find him. It's in Miami, and it's aimed straight at the future. This December, the Messi Cup arrives as an under-16 international tournament that will gather some of the world's most celebrated academies, and among them will be the youth teams of the very club where Messi's own story began. That alone is enough to stop conversations in their tracks. Messi, the global icon, staging a youth competition that invites Barca's next generation into the spotlight he long occupied. The phrase "a homecoming" doesn't quite capture the momentum here. This is an intentional repositioning of power and promise. Over 6 days, 8 elite academies will play for a trophy, but they'll also play under the weight of opportunity, scouts, influencers, and millions of eyes watching to see which teenagers can carry club legacies forward into a new era. For Barcelona, the invitation is heavy with meaning. La Masia has produced legends and shaped modern football. Bringing a La Masia side to Miami is a public nod to that legacy and a chance to measure it against the academy models of Europe and South America. Inter Miami, Manchester City, Chelsea, Inter Milan, River Plate, Atletico Madrid and Newell's Old Boys. These names read like a who's who of player factories, each with a reputation for producing technically gifted, tactically smart players. Putting them all in one place is not just a tournament design, it's a global audition. Coaches will be analysing movement, scouts will be tracking development curves, and clubs will be sizing up potential transfer futures years before a professional debut. Young players will feel the pressure and the promise. For some, the Messi Cup will be the first time they perform under a heat that resembles professional expectation, broadcast coverage, packed stands, and the knowledge that a standout match can change the course of a career. For others, it will be a vital learning ground, testing resilience, refining decision-making, and showing how well academy philosophies translate when they collide. Messi's name on the event vaults it from interesting to impossible to ignore. His production company and personal brand turn a youth tournament into an international cultural moment that stretches beyond match days. Training sessions become masterclasses, off-field activities shape identity, and the tournament's narrative of talent, heritage, and community creates stories that clubs, parents, and young athletes will carry forward. There's a symbolic thread here too. Messi's relationship with Barcelona is part myth, part history, and part blueprint. A small boy from Rosario who became the linchpin of a global institution. Inviting Barcelona's youth now reads like passing the torch, while also testing whether the system that raised one of the sport's greatest can still outproduce the new models of academy excellence. The format itself is simple but deliberate. 2 groups of 4, a group stage to sort contenders from pretenders, followed by playoffs and a final that will crown an inaugural champion in Miami. But the real trophies will be exposure, scout reports, and the intangible currency of experience. Watching these teams, players who are for many clubs the first step on a professional ladder, will offer a glimpse of football's near future. Who will adapt to modern pressing, who will shine in tight technical situations, who can lead a team at 15 or 16. Keep an eye on how Barcelona's style fares against the physicality of South American opponents or the tactical precision of City's academy. Those clashes will reveal not just winners and losers, but which philosophies are evolving fastest. And there's a cultural beat that can't be ignored. Miami is not a random choice. It's a global lifestyle city that amplifies spectacle, media, and commercial opportunity. Hosting the Messi Cup there gives the tournament reach, it puts youth players in front of a world audience, and creates a bridge between developing talent and global fan culture. The implications for youth football are profound. If this event becomes an annual focal point, it will reshape scouting calendars, youth exposure, and how clubs prioritize international development tournaments. For the families and coaches who travel with these squads, for the clubs that invest in academies, and for young players with professional dreams, the Messi Cup will be a measuring stick. As the first edition approaches, the questions to watch are clear. Which academy will assert its developmental philosophy most convincingly? Which young names will emerge as must-watch prospects? And how will Messi's influence shape both the competitive and cultural outcomes? Miami will host more than matches from December 9 to 14. It will host moments that could define careers. If you care about the future of football, this is where it begins to be written. Keep watching, because the kids who step onto that pitch are the stars of tomorrow, and the Messi Cup might just be where the next generation makes its first proclamation to the world.